Scientists have just discovered a new mammal species in the US, marking a rare and exciting addition to the country's biodiversity. This groundbreaking discovery highlights how much undocumented wildlife still exists, even in well-studied regions like North America. The new species was identified through DNA analysis, detailed field observations, and advanced imaging techniques that revealed key differences from known species. Unlike previous mammal discoveries that often involve subspecies classifications, this is a completely new species never before recognized by science. Researchers first suspected the existence of this species after noticing unusual physical traits and behavioral differences in previously misidentified animals. The discovery was made in a remote, ecologically rich region of the US, an area where new species are rarely found. Detailed genetic testing confirmed that this mammal is not closely related to any currently classified species, proving its uniqueness. Scientists are now working to determine the population size, habitat range, and conservation status of this newly identified species. Many new mammal species are discovered in tropical rainforests, deep caves, or remote mountain ranges, making a North American find even more remarkable. This discovery shows that even in the modern age, there are still hidden corners of nature waiting to be explored. The newly discovered mammal has been given a scientific name reflecting its distinct features and the region where it was found. Early research suggests this species may have existed undiscovered for thousands of years, evading scientific classification until now. Some indigenous communities and local naturalists had previously reported sightings of a mysterious mammal, but its identity was never confirmed. Scientists believe this new species plays a crucial ecological role in its environment, contributing to food webs and habitat stability. The discovery raises new questions about how many other undiscovered species may still be out there. Even in developed countries like the US, researchers are now using motion sensor cameras, audio recordings, and ecological surveys to gather more data on this species' behavior and range. Initial studies indicate that the new mammal has unique adaptations for survival, possibly developed in response to environmental pressures. The newly identified species is believed to be a nocturnal creature, making it difficult to detect in previous field studies. Its distinct diet and foraging behavior may explain why it was overlooked by past researchers studying similar species. The discovery was made by a team of wildlife biologists, geneticists, and conservationists collaborating on a biodiversity survey. This finding underscores the importance of preserving wild habitats, as unknown species may still be at risk of extinction before they are even identified. Unlike many newly discovered species, this mammal is not a tiny rodent or bat, but belongs to a larger and more complex taxonomic group. DNA analysis revealed genetic markers that do not match any known species, confirming that this animal is truly unique. Scientists are now studying how climate change, habitat destruction, and human activity may be affecting this species' survival. This discovery challenges the assumption that most large, land-based mammals in the US have already been classified. Some researchers speculate that this species may have been historically rare or declining, contributing to its lack of prior recognition. There is excitement among zoologists and conservationists about what this means for the future of mammal research in North America. The discovery process began when unusual skull and bone structures were found in old museum specimens, leading to further investigation. Scientists are now examining fossil records and indigenous accounts to determine whether this species has a longer historical presence. Initial behavioral studies show that this mammal may have unique social structures, mating habits, or hunting techniques previously unrecorded in related species. The discovery of this mammal has led researchers to reevaluate certain ecological models and predator-prey relationships in its habitat. Its fur coloration, body structure, and vocalizations are unlike any previously described species, making it a highly distinctive find. The US is home to a diverse range of mammals, but major discoveries of new species are extremely rare in developed countries. This find is comparable to recent mammal discoveries in South America, Southeast Asia, and Africa, where new species are more frequently uncovered. The next step for scientists is to conduct extensive field research, track population numbers, and assess potential threats to its survival. Conservation groups are already calling for habitat protections and legal safeguards to prevent the species from becoming endangered. Researchers believe this mammal may have a specialized diet or hunting strategy that allowed it to remain undiscovered for so long. Genetic sequencing will help determine whether this species has any living relatives or if it represents an entirely unique evolutionary lineage. This discovery emphasizes the need for continued investment in wildlife research, conservation, and environmental monitoring. Unlike cryptozoological myths, This new species has been verified through rigorous scientific study, leaving no doubt about its existence. There is excitement over the possibility that more undiscovered mammals could still be living in the U.S., particularly in remote regions. Scientists are now collaborating with local wildlife agencies to develop conservation strategies that will protect this species long term. Unlike many species that face human-caused declines, this mammal may have naturally low population numbers, making conservation efforts even more urgent. The discovery has prompted a re-examination of museum collections, genetic databases, and past field notes to see if other overlooked species exist. Wildlife biologists are emphasizing that human expansion into wild areas may be forcing rare species into new habitats, increasing the chances of discovery. Some experts speculate that similar undiscovered species could exist in the US's vast national parks, dense forests, and underground cave systems. This mammal's unique genetic markers and ecological role will be studied further to understand how it interacts with other species in its habitat. Scientists are also investigating how this species fits into the broader evolutionary history of North American mammals. Its discovery highlights the importance of genetic testing and modern research techniques in uncovering biodiversity that might otherwise go unnoticed. This find has already led to new discussions among zoologists about which areas of the U.S. should be prioritized for further wildlife exploration. Some researchers believe this species may have been mistaken for a known species in the past, making its discovery even more remarkable. The scientific community is now working on peer-reviewed studies and taxonomy papers to officially classify and describe this species. This mammal could become a symbol for conservation efforts, reminding the public that nature still holds many mysteries waiting to be uncovered. With continued research and protection, this species may help scientists better understand the complex ecosystems of North America. The discovery of a new mammal species in the U.S. proves that even in a scientifically advanced era, nature still has surprises to reveal.